October 8th. And we'll call this meeting to an order at 2:02 p.m. And with that, we'll go straight into introductions. My name is Edith Rojas, and I'm your student body president.
My name is Kane Lemasters, and I'm your executive vice president.
Hi everyone, my name is Bailey Kinker. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am the VP for clubs and organizations.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Claire Ann Greppo, pronouns she, her, hers. I'm your vice president for academic affairs.
Hello, Wildcats. My name is Maurice Watkins III, pronouns he, him, his, or my name, and I'm the vice president for equity and community affairs.
Hey y'all, I'm Leah Mobley, the Vice President for Legislative Affairs.
And my name is Jocelyn Matheny, and I'm the VP for Student Life and Facilities.
Before we kick off today's meeting, we need to approve the previous minutes from October 1st. So VPs in front of you, you'll have the previous minutes from last week. And if there are no changes needed, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the previous minutes from October 1st.
Second.
No, you have to move.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion?
I have a question. I'm looking for the girl that was asking about the website being accessible to the blind people. Do we have her name?
I don't, but we can talk after I spoke with her.
Is it not in there?
I'm not seeing it.
Okay, we can add that correction into the previous minutes. Any further changes? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? 5-0-0. The previous minutes have been approved. 6-0-0. Wow, I suck at counting. Leah's back. Okay. And now on to the approval of today's agenda. Do we have any changes, additions, corrections to today's agenda? You don't have to add. You could just say it. With that, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve today's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Oh, Maurice got it again.
Ooh. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Is everybody in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? The agenda has been approved. All right, now on to our officer reports. Kicking us off is our Executive Vice President, Kane Lemasters.
All righty. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Kane again. A couple things. Committee of the week this week is our Board of Academic Appeals and Academic Standing Council. We have quite a few openings on that currently, and we need students on that. So this board basically deals with academic grievances and stuff like that. I had Claire promote it at the Student Academic Senate, but we still need like 7 or 8 students to sit on that. So if you all are interested in supporting your student or other students on campus and getting the grades they deserve or think they deserve or wanting to hear that, please reach out to me or apply online. Office updates, not much is going on. We're going through a lot of hiring right now in our office. Come stop by, give us a visit. We just are getting our computers updated today, so they'll be running Windows 10 now and won't be running Windows 7 or Vista, whatever it was. It was old. So that's nice. And then update on SNA. Our first training meeting is scheduled for October 17th. So the students that are sitting on the SNA committee will be attending that first meeting, and we'll be going through what it's like to sit on SNA. If any of you have questions on that, let me know. And if anybody has questions about any committees, come see me after this meeting. Thanks, y'all. I yield my time.
Thank you, Kane. And now on to our VP of Clubs and Orgs, Bailey Kinker.
Hi everyone. Hope you all are having a great day. So last week was a really fun week for our office. We got a lot of really cool stuff done. The first thing I want to talk about is I had the opportunity this past Friday to go visit our ASCWU Des Moines campus, and we talked a lot about the clubs that are at the campuses, all of our satellite campuses, and they actually pay fees, like similar to what we pay, if not most of them are the same fees that we pay, and they're not getting access to a lot of those things, so we're going to work to try to make that a little more accessible for them to be able to get access to club information and club resources. And then another thing that's going on is this past weekend we met as a Constitution Task Force to get together and talk about changes that we think are important to make to our Constitution for clubs. And we talked about writing in some new things in the Constitution, like the funding model, report back process, the process to change Constitution things, the club staff that are listed in the Constitution, the recognition process itself, service/club engagement hours, West Side campuses, and then there's just a lot of redundancy in the Constitution, so we talked about those items. And then another thing that's exciting in the club world right now is not only do we have a club senate meeting this upcoming Wednesday at 7 p.m. in Circ 137, but we also have a really awesome club fair going on this Wednesday from 12 to 3, and that's going to take place on the east patio, on the walkway in the Circ here, and then on in Circ 137, A and B. Lastly, I think, I also have the opportunity right now to be on 2 search committees. One that I'm on that is really exciting is the search committee for the Associate Dean of Health and Wellness, which is a really exciting thing because it's a new position at our university. So if you have any questions about that position or any ideas of what you might want to see in someone in that position, please let me know. And I yield my time.
Thank you, Bailey. And now on to our VP of Academic Affairs, Claire Ann Greppo.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out today. So this week I was given, or last week I was given the amazing opportunity to attend the first Faculty Senate meeting. And they talked a lot about accreditation and how our school is going to be going through that process. So be on the look for those accreditors. I believe there's going to be an information session held October 22nd, and there's going to be free pizza. So make sure you come and voice your opinions and how you feel our university is doing at a true and honest level. Another thing that I talked about at the Faculty Senate meeting was I stressed the importance of the Student Academic Senate and how faculty are able to recommend students to be on the Student Academic Senate. You all are all able to be on the Student Academic Senate as well. So if you have any interest in that, please come find me after this meeting, and you get to represent your whole entire department and request funds if you have anything cool you want to go to that's academically related. A little bit more information on that. There's about 53 seats total on the Student Academic Senate. Only 18 are on the board. That means that there are 38 seats that are vacant. So please, if you want to join the Student Academic Senate, please come find me. I was invited to the Academic Affairs Committee. That's actually going to be happening this Wednesday. And I'm just going to be talking about changing the commencement policy. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, tomorrow we have our second SAS meeting in Block 151 at 6 o'clock. And with that, I yield my time.
Thank you, Claire. And now on to our VP of Equity and Community Affairs, Maurice Watkins.
Hello. So starting Wednesday, the Equity and Service Council will officially get started. We're going to kick things off with our first meeting. So Wednesday at 3 in Circ 301, we'll be hosting our first meeting where we will get to address the first funds request for the fall 2018-2019 school year. So I'm really excited about that. Also, if there are any Equity and Service Council representatives in the audience as I'm speaking, just note that it is Wednesday, 3 p.m., Circ 301. And with that, I yield my time.
Thank you, Maurice. And now on to our VP of Student Life and Facilities, Jocelyn Matheny.
Hello, everyone. So just a little bit about what I was doing last week. I met up with our VP of Operations. His name is Andres Bowman, and we just talked about a lot of things that have been happening on campus and some goals for this coming year. We will be bringing more conversations about technology and how we can get campus updated and more high tech. If you have ideas, I'd love to hear them. And he wanted me to remind you that October is Cybersecurity Month, so be aware about what's happening online to keep yourself safe. Also last week, I got to tour the construction site of Dugmore Hall, which was really awesome. They took us up to the 3rd floor and were showing us all the ins and outs of the rooms and the bathrooms and all the layouts. So it's coming along really nicely, and they've got a 4th floor to put up in the next couple weeks. Also on Friday, I had an opportunity to present at the library lock-in and talk with a lot of our new students and some transfer students about belonging here on campus. So that was a really good experience. And then just a reminder that Wellington's Wildfire is coming up this week on Wednesday as part of your homecoming series. So be there. And with that, I yield my time.
Thank you, Jocelyn. And now for VP of Legislative Affairs, Leah Mobley.
Hey guys, that's me. So a big thing that we're doing is voter registration for this midterm election that's coming up, and we're enrolled in a challenge by the governor's office and the Secretary of State's office, basically with, I believe, 17 other institutions across the state. It's only for higher ed institutions, and I think we're doing pretty well. Our rough number that we've registered is around 500 students, and that's just based on our estimates. And so that's really exciting, and we could be doing really well. And today is the last day to register with us for this election. You can still continue to register, but it's the last day online or with us in person. If not, you need to go down to the auditor's office, and that ends the 19th. The voter registration challenge ends the 29th. So I have all of those dates if you guys have any questions about those as well. And our next big thing that we're doing is the debate on October 17th, the 8th Congressional District debate. So Dino Rossi and Kim Schreier will be here on campus in McConnell. Sadly, all of the tickets are reserved because it's a huge debate that people are very excited to see. But I have reserved the pit right here to live broadcast that, live stream that. So that will be very exciting. 7 p.m., October 17th. That's a Wednesday. So, yeah, and then Election Day. November 6th is Election Day, and we're having some planning meetings soon to discuss everything about that, but there could be donuts involved. I don't know. So do not forget to vote or register. But I think that's my update for now. And, oh, yes, SLAC, Student Legislative Action Committee. If you're interested in that, please come talk to me. Yeah, we really want a big group of students to be a part of that. We have some interesting things we're talking about this year. So, yeah, come talk to me. I yield my time.
Thank you, Leah. And then now for my report. Happy Homecoming Week, Wildcats. Don't forget the big game is this Saturday, kicking off at 6. But before that, they do have a pregame Wildcat tailgate. So invite all your friends. Check off those tradition keepers by going to Wellington's Wildfire. I think the Club Fair is one too, right? Traditions Keeper. So download the app. You have no excuses. It's going to be a really fun week. There's even more events, but it's a lot. And with that, too, later on in this meeting, we're going to be touching up on some student issues that were brought up to us last week. Well, we came back with some solutions. So stick around for the end of this meeting so we can talk about those. So I'm going to yield my time. And now I'm back. Now on to committee reports. RHA.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello? Awesome. So I'm Martin. I'm the RHA president, and just a couple updates. On Friday night going into Saturday, we had the library lock-in. We had about 47 students come and spend the night in the library with us. We taught them a bunch of leadership skills. I'd like to say thank you to Jocelyn Matheny and Bailey Kinker for running some sessions that we put on that night. Coming up tomorrow is the Central's Talent Show. That is a tradition keeper, and it's starting at 8 p.m. up in the Cirque Ballroom. So I hope to see you all there to check out the great talent acts that we have coming up. And then also, if you've ever heard about Zombie Zone, the first committee meeting for that is happening tonight at 7 p.m. over in the Res Life office. If you go in through the package door and then go to the end of the hallway and take a left, it's going to be at the end of that hallway there. I hope to see you all there. Have a nice meeting. I yield my time.
Thank you, Martin. And now on to committee appointments.
There are no committee appointments for today.
Thank you, Kate. And now on to club recognition.
Hi everyone, if you are here to get recognized for a club, please come on up. You can just form a line and then state your name, your club name. If it's an acronym, please say what the acronym is, and then just a little tidbit about what your club is about. Ready, set, go.
Hello? Is it on? I can't tell. Yeah. Hi, I'm Alex. I am the president of the Family and Child Life Studies Graduate Club. We focus on networking and gaining experience in the field and kind of just coming together and talking about all the stuff we're doing, and it's a little bit of a support group. So if anyone's ever interested in the career as a child life or family studies, you can contact us through the Facebook group that we have. And we meet with the undergraduate club on Mondays. So.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm here with the Pre-Dental Club. Just a little bit about it. We try and get out and volunteer in the community, talk about oral health care. We have dentists come in that are already doctors and come talk to us about their schooling process and stuff like that. We also do DAT prep and applications. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Miguel, and I'm here with Game Development Club. And our club is we like to develop games, so it'll be like programmers and people who make music and art. So anyone who likes to program or make music or art or just video games in general, we like to develop games and for all types of things, PC, mobile, and all that. And yeah, contact me if you want to interested in that.
Hi, I'm Uriel. I'm the president of Translatus Club. In Latin, that means translation. And I'm here to what our club basically is to translate from Spanish to English or from English to Spanish or into French, because there's lots of international students and people here who don't speak English. And basically bathroom signs, door signs, schools, I don't know.
We just want to help the community. We have a big agricultural Latino community here, even in Yakima, around here. And so we just want to be able to start offering our services and help the community.
Yeah, yes. And break down the language barrier. That's it.
Hi, I'm Tanner. I'm the president of Saxophone Club. Our goal is to just learn more about the saxophone, and we bring out clinicians. We do lots of concerts, things like that, just ways to further our knowledge about the saxophone.
Hi, my name is Pablo. I'm not currently in the club, but I'm trying to form a bowling club not on campus, but because there's no bowling alleys here on campus. But if you guys are interested, I'm trying to form one, and we'll be driving down. Once we get it formed, we could drive down to Yakima every weekend or so to bowl down in Yakima. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Solomon. I'm the vice president of the Saudi Club, and what about the club? The club is to teach people about the Saudi culture and to get to know more people. It's not necessarily, you don't need to be Saudi to be in the club. So we need to share our cultures with Americans, international students. So we'd like you to join us and have fun with us.
Thank you. Can you stick it right back up on there? Or we can hold it. We can hold it. Is there any other clubs that need to be recognized? Going once, going twice. I would like to move to approve the following clubs: Child Life Grad Club, Pre-Dental, Game Development, Translatus, correct me if I said that wrong, Translatus, Saxophone Club, Bowling Club, and Saudi Club.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstention? You've all been recognized as clubs. Congrats. And now on to our SAS appointments.
All right, if there's anyone here to be appointed as a SAS senator, you please come forward, state your department that you're going to be representing, and why you want to be a SAS senator.
Okay, hello, my name is Emily Patton. I'm with the Primate Behavior and Ecology Department, and I'd like to be a SAS senator because I love learning about the passions and interests of other people in my program and helping to support them in their pursuits.
Thank you. There's also another SAS appointment. She cannot make it today. Her name is Caitlin Pellins, and she is going to be representing the Family and Consumer Sciences Department. And she said that she would like to be on the Student Academic Senate because she cares about her program, her department, as well as her fellow ASCWU students. Are there any other appointments? Okay. I would like to move to approve the SAS senators for Primate Behavior and Ecology and Family and Consumer Sciences.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstention? You're now SAS senator. Congrats. And now on to our old business, starting off with 10.1, letter of support.
So there's been recent talks about education majors not being able to walk with their graduating class because they have to do student teaching, which makes them fall in the next academic term. And because of this, they aren't able to walk with their classes. So we had a student come last week and voice their concerns about this issue. And we as ASCWU drafted up a letter, and I'm going to read it all to you right now. To whom it may concern, we, as the associate students of Central Washington University, write this letter in support of consideration of policies allowing education students to graduate with their class. The current graduation policy states that students can participate in commencement if the student complete their degree requirements at the end of their current spring quarter or the upcoming summer quarter. Although this graduation policy has been in effect for many years, we believe that this policy needs to be evaluated and updated moving forward. The current policy has prevented many education majors from graduating with their classmates due to their inability to student teach at any other time other than the fall quarter. Therefore, these students are forced to wait another year before they are able to walk at Central's commencement ceremony. We believe that this update would be extremely beneficial not only to us, but also the university. We feel that our student retention rate would improve because students would know that they would be able to graduate in 4 years instead of 5, walking along with their cohorts, peers, and communities. We acknowledge that this is not the first of many requests for the change in this policy. However, with the current expansion and growth of the university, this would be a great time to implement new and positive changes. Thank you for your time and consideration about this change in the graduation policy. Sincerely, the Associate Students of Central Washington University. And this is something that I think is extremely important because we want to be able to honor our students for their hard work. And so if students aren't able to walk with their class, that's something that needs to be changed. So, yeah, with that, I yield my time.
And with that, we will begin signing off on this letter, and we'll be presenting these letters to the president, the provost, the dean of student success, and more. So we are hoping for nothing but positive changes to come out of this, and we'll keep you updated as this goes. So, Jocelyn, kick us off. And during the signing process, we'll open it up for discussion for both public and for the board.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Bennett. I'm a graduate here in June of 2018. I'm now a graduate student, and I would just like to say that as a graduate here, I fully support this because the people you meet here on campus, your peers, your cohorts, they're the ones that know about you. And when you're up there getting your diploma, or the booklet without the diploma in it, they know why you're there. They know the hard work, the struggles, the successes you had. And it would be unfair for people that don't know you to go, oh, look, there's Eric up there getting a book. Yay. So anyways, I fully support this change to policy.
Any further comments?
I just want to say that as an education major, I'm really excited to see where this goes and see what kind of support this will provide to students. As an education major, this is something I see every day in my classes, students stressing to try to cram things into their graduation plan, whether this is overloading up to 21 credits a quarter so that they can graduate on time with their class, or so that they can afford to not have to pay for student teaching in the fall and they can keep it in the same academic year. I'm really excited to see where this goes and how this is going to be able to support students.
If anyone has any other, voice or, not voice, or any concerns or thoughts that they want to speak about in regards on this policy, you can come find me and we can talk more about it. If you guys have any ideas on how we could push this even further, please come find me. Thank you.
All right, seeing that there's no further comments, we'll move on to old business 10.2. Last week, we also had another student bring up that our online websites here at Central are not ADA compliant, and that particularly is for students who are not able to see. And so with that, we reached out to the university's public affairs and just kind of mentioned that, hey, students are expressing concerns about our websites. We have yet to hear back from them. So we'll get more information on that hopefully soon.
But in my meeting with Andres Bowman, we did talk about it, and there is a committee that's called ADAPT that is working on it. They are aware that it's not compliant, and by the end of the school year, it will be up and running and usable for blind people.
Well, that's great news. All right. Seeing that there's no new business, we're moving on to any issues, concerns, or announcements of any kind. So the mic is up for anyone, or if anybody on the board forgot to mention something, go for it.
I forgot to mention one thing. Me and Leah have a meeting this week with Susan Kaspari. She's a geology professor here and is pushing for sustainability on campus, sustainability in terms of like the entire campus being eco-friendly and green and LEED buildings, all that sorts of stuff. So if any of you all have input on that or want to know more about what that means, come talk to me or Leah. Should be interesting. We might add it to maybe a legislative agenda item. Who knows? We'll see. Life takes you anywhere, friends.
Oh, me. I just want to remind everyone that it's Indigenous Peoples Day. So, yep.
Also, side note, we have, what movie is it tonight for Monday Movie Madness? Jurassic World? Park World. One of them, but they're great. Go watch it tonight. 7? 7 and 9:30. So be there or don't be square.
One more for me. Mindful Monday upstairs from 4 to 6, Circ 202. Drop in, say hi. So, yeah.
Another announcement I wanted to add for the Wellness Center is that they are doing a Spirit Week this week. So today was Pajama Day. Tomorrow is Wacky Tacky Day. Wednesday is Dynamic Duo Day. Thursday is Netflix and Chill. And Friday is Wildcat Pride. So, yeah, support their Spirit Days. I believe you can also find this little flyer in the Wellness Center, and you can also find it on their social media.
You could, yeah.
So I would like to address in a concern that was proposed to me last week. By the way, I do apologize for moving on this so late, but it has been brought to my attention that at the very first home football game, there were fireworks at the end as a celebration. And although it seemed great, it was brought to my attention that students felt uncomfortable in that situation, being that there was no prior warning. So I guess I just would like to apologize on the university's behalf, and I would also like to ensure every student's safety here. And I guess moving forward, now that I know this, we can take precautionary measures to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. So if I may be speaking to any of you or any of your friends, peers, or any close people to you, please relay the message. And again, I do apologize.
Sweet. Any further? And now, public comment? None? Good. All right, cool. Well, our next meeting will be next Monday here in the Cirque Pit on October 15th, same time, 2 p.m. And again, shout out to 881 The Berg for broadcasting us live on Facebook. So if you weren't here in person, go watch it because they're great. Hi, from all angles. Y'all are great. And with that, I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting at 2:34 p.m.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussions? Thank goodness. No, I'm just kidding. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? This meeting has been adjourned.